I'm Pamela at Green Stick Cottage, and I'm going to catch you up on what I have been doing here. I'm going to start with giveaway wins because I've been very lucky lately and I've won some nice prizes, so I want to show them off. So the first one I won during the Twisted Fiber Friends anniversary show, and I won a Twisted Fiber Friends bag, and it's very nice. It feels real nice, and it's got snap closure, and it's big, beautiful red on the inside. So I will probably be putting the socks I'm working on, well, I was working on, they've been hibernating, but when I pull them out, I'm going to put them in here, and this will be my sock knitting bag. So thank you very much. The Twisted Fiber friends are Jen at Froggy Went A Knitting, Carrie the Yarny Elephant, Daniel at the Paw Ply Guys, and Coco at, let me check my notes for sure because the long ones are hard for me to remember, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. I should have been able to remember that. But anyway, thank you very much. I love it. Alrighty, and then now my second and third wins are going to be kind of hard to show, but I'm going to do my best. But Connie at Just Another Stitch, on one of her lives, I won all of her patterns on Ravelry. So let's see if we can get these up here. They're gorgeous. Let's see. I'm going to try to do it this way so I can see if I'm getting it in frame at all. Let me try turning off this light. Oh, there we go. That might help a little bit. But it's all of these beanies and a scarf. So let's see if I can scroll a little bit down to the bottom. Oh man, I know what I need to do. I think I need to turn the light down on the tablet here. Let's try that and see if that helps. Because I want you to see these. There, that's better, I think. But you get a turkey, candy canes. Oh, and I'm about to drop it. Pumpkin spice, Christmas, ghosts. Candy corn. Pumpkins. I think the pumpkin one is my favorite. And a crochet and knit version of Aliens, of course, because Connie loves Aliens. And a patriotic scarf. And 2 versions, knit and crochet, of the Easter plaid beanie. I think this one's the Easter plaid. Oh, pink lemonade is the other one. Anyway, so this will be fun making these. And so thank you very much, Connie. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to make the Easter plaid beanie first. And that is, let's see. Sorry, I'm so bad at this. That's, oops, that one right there. And I'm going to make it. I'm going to attempt to see if I've got the yarn to make it to match my Shawl Good shawl. And I used a lot of leftover yarns for this. And so sorry about that. I'm not good at editing, or else I would learn to edit those. And when I turn off my phone, or at least when I turn off notifications, I still get that notification. So I'm kind of technically illiterate, as if you couldn't tell that already. All right. And then on Dana at Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, on her midwinter giveaway show, I won a pattern from Melissa at Melissa Crochets with Love. So let me see if I can pull that one up. And it is the awareness scarf. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I love that one. And I have a relative who is a cancer survivor, so I will be making that for that relative. And I'm looking forward to that. So thank you very much, Melissa. I love it. Okay. Now we've covered, those are the giveaway wins. And I appreciate those all so much. So I'm really looking forward to using those patterns and the bag for my socks. Okay, next we're going to do finishes. And I have 3 of those. So let's see. Oh, well, I'll show you this one. I think I already showed this when it was finished, but now I've been using it. This is my Valentine basket for the Valentine cowl that Pamela's Adoring Crochet started. And she's now doing a basket cowl for the whole year, I think. So I'm looking for a basket to do for January because I want to do, all 12 months. So I've got it narrowed down to a few, and when I do pick one, I will show it to you. Okay, and my other finishes are, again, just another stitch, Connie. She's having a big birthday bash tomorrow on February 27. And she's having a giveaway video at 8 a.m. Central, I think it is. And she said there's 31 giveaway prizes. So, and you have 2 weeks to enter on that video. So I don't know all the details, but I made an alien version of the Poppet Octopus fidget toy. And I figured this was appropriate for Connie for her birthday giveaway. So this is one of the prizes that'll be given away. Unfortunately, I can only mail in the U.S. because I'm not made of money. And the post office wants lots and lots of money to mail outside of the U.S. So this is the green side, and it's a Poppet Octopus. So the head pops, and you get to see the other side. And the little arms pop as well. And that's the fidget part of the fidget toy. And I better turn the light back on. I forgot to do that. There, that shows better. So now you can see what the alien version of the Poppet Octopus looks like. Alrighty. The second one is another Poppet Octopus. And this one is for my granddaughter who has a birthday in March. And let me fix this light. That's a little better. And she loves pink. So she got pink on one side and white on the other. And then I edged it with pink multi. So it's got all kinds of pink. So hopefully she will love it. And that's the second finish since the last time I was here. And the third is another granddaughter whose birthday is in March. And her favorite colors are red and black. I thought I love this color combination. So hers has red on this side and black on this side. And so hopefully it's got a fuzzy, a cat fur fuzzy, of course. But hopefully she will love it as much as I do. I just love how different each one can look with the different colors. And, my inconsistency with doing the faces makes their faces different. Even their faces are different. So I enjoy seeing how they turn out. Alrighty, so those are my finishes. Next we have a new start. Well, it's a restart. The Yarny Fiber sisters, Jeannie at Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More, and V at Steals the Show Crochet and More, and Angie at My Fairy Treasures, encouraged all of us to join the 100-day project. And that started on February 22nd on Wednesday. And so I decided to start with a long hibernating project that I started in 2014. And this is a blanket for my son, who's been waiting patiently all these years. And this is the pattern. Let's try this again. And it is called the Desert Star Crochet Quilt. And I've been doing shorts on this, showing my progress each day, and that's what the 100-day project is about, is showing your project as you, or your progress as you pursue a project for 100 days. And it can be any kind of project. It could be any kind of art, any kind of photography, just anything you enjoy doing, writing in a journal for 100 days, drawing, whatever, anything you enjoy doing. And since I enjoy knitting and crocheting and other needle arts, that's what I decided to do. So this is, when I started this, it's 24 rows that are 32 squares long. So it's a total of 768 squares. I had completed the first 6 rows back, before this, before this year or several years ago. So I was to this point on row 6, which was, I had completed row 6. So 192 squares out of 768. So there were 576 squares to go. As of today, I have finished 30 of the 32 squares in row 7 this row. So I think that puts me at 546 squares to go. So I'm going to try to show this, but I can only do it this way. And I can't really see if I've got it in frame. I sure hope so. This is the middle right here. And continuing on to the other side, and you can see where I stopped here with 2 squares to go on row 7. So I'll be starting row 8 tomorrow, finishing row 7 and starting row 8 tomorrow. So that's my 100 days project, which is a restart. All right, now we get to whips. Okay, and the first one I'm going to show you is, I showed this last time, but I have made it to 40% on the Doctor Who scarf. Here's where I was. I think I was on, I don't even know. I think it was 20, 25 maybe. Anyway, I made it to 40%. So I've added this green, the mustard, the charcoal, the autumn red, bone, plum, and then we're back to the green, a sage. I think it's a dark sage. So that's how far I got. Yay! So next time this comes back around in the rotation, I'm going to try to make it to 50%, to the halfway point. Oh, I probably should show the whole thing so you can see how long it is. So here, we're up here, and it goes this far. So if I fold it in half, I might be able to show it a little bit better. On the wrong side, of course, but there it is. I love the Doctor Who scarf. Alrighty. Next, and I got the idea of that when the Yarny Fiber sisters started doing the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. And I remembered that I had this Doctor Who scarf, which is kind of a super scarf because it's super long. And I thought, I should finish that because that's from 2013. Hi, Misty. That's Misty. Isn't she cute? She's my littlest, and youngest. And she likes to make noise and get into everything like they all do. All right, next up is All in the Family blanket. This is a crochet along also with the Yarny Fiber sisters. And I think the Crochet Crowd did it a year or two ago. And so there are video tutorials for this on the Crochet Crowd website. And it's a free pattern on Yarnspiration's website. But I finished part 1 in January, and now in February I finished part 2. So these are rounds 1 through 18 that I've finished so far. And so let's see. I think I put a stitch marker in here. Yes, I did. So this stitch marker was the last round of part 1. And then these rounds are part 2. So I'm really happy I picked these bright colors for it. I love it. Alrighty. What is next? Next, I believe, is the Hag Stitch blanket. Yes. And I am loving this one too. This was a crochet along that started in September of last year. Dana started this on her channel, Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, and I found out about it in the end of November. So I've been working on it a little bit at a time, and the idea is it's random size stripes and random colors, and she spins a wheel. I'll put the playlist down in the description box. But so I have finished, let's see, the foundation is this row here, and then week 1 was this small stripe with this really big stripe, and week 2 is this one and this one, and that's what I'm doing. I'm alternating variegateds with solids, and I'm using Red Heart Super Saver. I forgot to say, this is Mainstays from Walmart on the All in the Family. This one is Karen Simply Soft, and the Desert Star Quilt is Red Heart Super Saver. These and all of the Poppet Octopuses are Mainstays from Walmart. So these are all number 4 weight yarns so far. Now these are also I'm using leftover yarns for this project. These are all Red Heart Super Savers. I think this was Perfect Pink, Tourmaline, Light Fuchsia, Panther Pink, and Shocking Pink. So I have a lot of different pinks. I'm looking forward to seeing all of them in this blanket. And I'm really loving it. The Hag Stitch is so much fun to do. It's very relaxing. And I love the squishiness, the texture and the squishiness of it. I've talked about that before, so you get to hear about that again. And let's see. Next one is the Fruit Garden blanket, and I've made progress on that finally. This started with the new year. This is a crochet along with Dana at Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, and it is for the Fruit Garden blanket. Isn't that just gorgeous? I'll find more pictures. But I decided to try to do this colorway right here, which the colorway is called Love is Enough. And I did my best to match those colors with Big Twist, Joanne Big Twist yarn. Let me see if I can get a bigger, oh, there's a good one. This book is just beautiful to look at. So this is what I'm going for. And I had to color match on the computer screen, so it's not great. It's not a great match, but I still love how my colors are coming together. So part 1 I finished, and that is the Forget-Me-Not squares. And there are 8 of these. So, and I can't remember all the colors. I think it's olive, drab, buttermilk, plum, or cranberry or something. Can't remember. coral, light green, and cerulean blue. I really love the cerulean blue. So I've got 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's such a joy when you finish these. I'm doing them all assembly line style. So each little piece. So like this little piece right here in the middle, it's just little tiny. Actually, it looks like this. This little teeny tiny piece. So I made 8 of those, and you know, before adding the next round. But those are the forget-me-nots. So I'm very happy that I finished part 1, and I can tick that right off. All right, now my plans are to do part 2 of the fruit garden blanket, which I have a great start on right now, as I have finished. Gotta get all of these. Okay, now I can get them. I have finished the 4 columbine flower squares, and they look like this. So here's the columbine. The color isn't really true here on the screen. Maybe I can turn this off again and get it a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit, but this is mustard right here with these spiky leaves. It kind of reminds me of a daffodil in a way, which I love. Daffodil is my birth flower, so I love the daffodil, but I just love the 3D-ness of these squares. But there was only 4 of these columbines, so, but the construction was, you know, had some similarities with the forget-me-nots. And I love this blanket. I have been wanting to do this blanket for a long time, so when Dana mentioned doing the crochet along, I was in immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to do that one for a long time. And so that is part 1 of part 2, the columbines. And the second half of part 2 is, let me see if I can find the photo of it. Well, let me just skip ahead here, and hopefully we'll get there. Okay, I can't see it right now, but not quickly anyway. Show us, anyway, the name of it is Acanthus. It's probably in the back. So we're just doing, for the second half of part 2, we're just doing the center of that square, of that block motif, I guess you would call it. And it is, here it is. It's worth looking at. So those are the, you know, in the different colorways, those are the acanthus. And it's an absolutely beautiful motif. And so I guess this pattern is by Jane Crowfoot. And I think she decided when they did the second crochet along with it a few years ago, decided to do the acanthus a little at a time, because yeah, so right now during part 2 we're just doing the center here, the center part. I think this is my colorway. Anyway, it's very pretty. And so I've made a little bit of a start. I've made all 8 of these, like I told you, all 8 of these little centers, olive drab in my colors. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. But 3 of the 8 I've added the second round to, which in my colors is light green on the olive drab. So there's 3 of these, and still got to weave in ends here. And so I've got a little bit of a start on this last part of part 2, and the next part is the petals of that inner flower, which is going to be in buttermilk, which I think is the same as the color on the columbine petals here. So hopefully next time I'll be able to show these completed, and then I will be done with part 2, and I'll be able to move on to a different whip. And so that's whip number 1. My next that's my plans. So my next plan is, after I finish the fruit garden part 2, is I'm going to make another poppet octopus because Bailey at Bailey Nectar Designs Cat on the Prowl, I think that's it. She's planning a birthday party for GrannyDee at Knit, Purl, and Squirrel with GrannyDee. And so I'm going to make a poppet octopus for a giveaway on that. And I'm going to make it in green and yellow, the colors of a daffodil, the March birth flower, because her birthday's in March, like mine. So I'll have fun making that with those colors. And hopefully I'll have it done soon, because I believe that birthday party is coming up on March 21st. So I need to get cracking on that. My next plan is a crochet along that Robin at Roaming with Rover is starting on her birthday on March 23rd. And it's for the Lizzie Blanket, which is by Ophelia Talks. And that is a beautiful blanket. I'm looking forward to it. I decided I got big twist yarn for it. And all I knew at the time, this was back in December when I ordered, all I knew at the time was that it was 15. There were 15 colors, that's it. So I thought, oh, I would love to have 15 different shades of purple for my blanket. Big Twist doesn't have 15 shades of purple. But they do have 6. So I got all 6 purples. So this one is lilac. This one is soft purple. So let's see if I can hold that. This one is purple. And this one is eggplant. Okay, I can't hold all these, but I'll try. Okay, eggplant. Okay, and then grape. And the last one is plum. So there's all 6 purples. So that's what I'll be starting. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what order they're going to be in, or if I just pick my own order or what, but I will do my best with that. And I'm just kind of drowning in yarn here, but that's good. We like that, don't we? And I get these bags at Dollar Tree, and they're good for storing yarn, so you can put your project in a smaller project bag and just have whichever color you're working on. That's the way I do it. All right, so then my next favorite color is pink. So I thought I'll get the rest in pink. Nope, only 6 colors of pink did they have. So I have light rose, watermelon. Let's try doing this. Medium rose, cosmetic pink, hot pink, and magenta. So those are my 6 pinks. Alrighty, One more bag to go. So then I had to get 3 more. So I thought, what would go good with pink and purple? I decided blue would go well with pink and purple. So I got varsity blue. I got sapphire. I think that's sapphire, yes. Sapphire. And of course, the one I love. No, I guess I didn't get cerulean blue. I got sky blue. I thought maybe I got cerulean blue because I liked it so much in the fruit garden. But those are my 3 blues. And so I'm really looking forward to this crochet along. And I don't even know how many blankets that I'm working on when you add the Desert Star in and the Lizzie Blanket. I think I'm up to 9 blankets once those are in the mix. So anyway, so you'll be seeing more blankets next time I make a video. Thank you for hanging in there, and hope you have a good time with all your yarny things, and enjoy yourself as much as possible. Bye.